Okay. Hey guys, how are you doing today? I've got a project here that I have been not looking forward to, yet I have been looking forward to. The dog agrees. This is going to be a mess. But this is my Monstera, obviously. You can see all of the new growth that she has been pushing out. She's got a lot of new leaves on her, but you can also see, I'm going to try to walk around here and show you what I'm talking about. She is a mess. I've got her so staked up and her stems are bending and twirling. I don't really remember how long I've had this plant, maybe 5 years. I don't know. I do not remember. But what I'm going to do is, she's such a mess, and she was so bushy that I had to keep tying her back and tying her back and tying her back, because she sits over in that corner over there all winter. And you know, I have other plants that need light, so I kept pulling her back. Well, what I've decided to do, make this really super long story short, because I'm not going to go into every single detail, but I'm going to chop her down. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just going to start chopping her. I have a big pot over here that doesn't have any holes in it. I've got my water, I've got warm water in it, I've got my clippers, and I've got my rooting hormone, and that is what I'm going to be putting all the clippings in. And then I'm thinking, because I'm going to be cutting her down all the way to the crown of this pot, all the way down. She's got babies coming off of her again. I keep taking them out. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the original mother plant. I'll probably just cut it down, let it grow. I don't know. I'm obviously not going to be saving all of my cuttings. I think maybe I'll sell some, or because I plan on putting a table up this summer out in front of my house to try to sell some of my house plants that I want to get rid of. So I'll probably just start selling a bunch of the Monstera cuttings. I have another one up there that I took, I don't know, sometime this winter because I accidentally broke it. So, and that's a plant. But I'm just going to show step by step. I'm not going to set up my tripod and video the whole thing, but I will show you step by step. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cutting. I have my bathtub filled with water. I'm going to make my cut, take my cutting in, or a couple at a time, take them in, put them in my bathtub, let them soak, wash the leaves off, because some of these leaves are super dirty, dusty, and I'm just going to let them soak in there for a while I'm doing my plant, and then I'll take them out, let them drip, and then put them in my bucket with rooting hormone. But my thought to this whole thing is I want to do it now. This is the end of March. The cuttings, if any of you have rooted out Monstera cuttings, you know they root out super fast. And then by the time I can get her potted up, it'll be warmer out. I've got a huge pot that I'm going to put everything in. Then I have, well, I'm not going to give it away right now, but I have something else I'm going to also put in that pot. Something that I have coming to me. But I want her to be more manageable, because right now, if I untied her from the stakes, she would fall over and break. And I don't like the way she looks anymore. It's just very unruly, and I want to get her back down to a great size, and I want to grow her a little bit, I want to do things a little bit differently with her when I repot her. So, alright, I am going to sit down and think about this some more. I've been thinking about this for about a month. I still don't want to do it, but I know I need to for the looks of the plant and the health of the plant. I'm just going to do it. I will show you kind of step by step what I'm doing. Hopefully. I don't chicken out because I know this has to be done. Alright, let's get on with this. Okay guys, here's what I've got cut back so far. And then here are some of the cuttings. I've got more, about 5 pieces I think in the bathtub that I already went ahead and rinsed off. But I've got quite a bit more to cut. Like I said, I'm going to cut her all the way down from the crown to the crown, and then I'm going to be taking these little babies off. I'll root those out separately and then just get rid of them. But this has been scary yet therapeutic because I know the plant is going to look better. All these cuttings are going to look better than this plant was looking. So you can see now better how gnarly, look how crooked all the stems. And I've always kept her cut back. I mean, not cut back. I've always kept her pulled back. But, you know, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of these nodes, and then I'll try rooting those up also, and then I'll do whatever I'm going to do with them. But you can see how gnarly everything is just growing. But like I said, I'm thinking she is like 5 years. I think I've had her about 5 years. She's way too big for this pot. She's grown out of it. You can see the aerial roots. I've been cutting those off, not completely, but I've been cutting them short. And I'm still going to cut more off of these. Like this one is really long. I'll cut them short because those aerial roots, once I put them into the water vessel, they will start growing. Like this one, you can see it's shorter. Those will start growing and turn into water roots, and then eventually turn into slower roots. But like my other cuttings that I have in the bathtub, I've been peeling off all this old sheathing and getting them really nice and cleaned up, and then taking them in and spraying them off. And I'll show you them once I get everything into that bucket. I'm hoping they're all going to fit, but I'm going to tie them back. Like I'm going to tie back like this one. You know, I may even give that a secondary cut, because it's going to be, if I can pull her back, I may have to cut that leaf, that stem off. I don't know. I'll just have to see as I'm putting them in the bucket. But I'm going to keep moving, and I will keep showing you guys updates. Bye. Okay guys, there is my pile, the last of the bigger leaves that I cut off. And then here are just a bunch of bare node cuttings. And then over here is a bunch of babies that I pulled off. And then here is my plant. She's all gone. I got her cut down. Oop. I just pulled that one like right out. I guess I'll go ahead and cut that one off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my husband take this pot, because it's really heavy. I don't even know what size pot this is, but you can see my arm goes across it from tip of fingers to damn near my elbow. But her soil, she really needs to be refreshed. What I'm going to do is take her outside, dump all the soil out, rinse off all of her roots, put her back into this pot, put some fresh soil in it. I'll have my husband take this pot of her upstairs and put it in our bedroom in front of the window. And she will flush back out all new growth. and she can just grow in this pot, my original mother plant. She can just flush back out and grow. That was hard to start, but once I got going, it was pretty good. I see a couple more. I think I'm going to cut this down. But you can see here, I took off all the old sheathing from up and around here, cleaned it off really good. Now these guys still need to go in and get a shower, get them rinsed off really good. But you can see I gave plenty. I cut the aerial roots off so far, left a little bit on, but I cut plenty. And I think what I'll do then is tie them back a little bit so they all fit into my bucket. But I left plenty of node on there. Monsteras usually root out really, really good, so I usually don't have a lot of rot or any rot, but I may cut this one off even more right down here. I don't know yet. I'll do it as I'm going along. But alright, now I am going to go get the ones that I've already got rinsed off in the bathtub and bring them out here and start working on them and then get them in my pot. I think I'll be putting my pot over there to root out for now. And this is some of the I was just going to try to pull some of my topsoil off, but they're so, if you can see down in here, these are so, there's so much roots, and they're just winding around and winding around. So probably also what I'll do, once I get her out and look at her roots really good, I will probably cut off about half of her roots before I stick her back down in this pot. So, because I definitely don't want her in a bigger pot. I'm going to have her up in my bedroom. So, my bigger pot that I'm going to be using for my cuttings, once they're ready to go, will be in here and in the house forever. She will not ever go into a bigger pot. This one will never go into a bigger pot. So, alright, I'm gonna keep moving here. My husband is going to crap when he gets home and sees what I've done. Oh my god. Okay guys, these are the ones that were in taking a bath. I got these guys in the bucket. Oh, I forgot to put my rooting hormone in, but I'll do that. But this is what I'm doing as far as I'm just tying them back so they're a little more ruly instead of unruly once they go in the bucket. You can see there's some sheathing I forgot to peel off. That off of there. But you can see how far I cut down the roots, or the air roots. But now, instead of flopping all over, she's a little more put together to put into the big bucket. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to take those back out and get some rooting hormone swirled around in that bucket. Just you don't have to use rooting hormone to root Monstera. They root super fast. But I still got these guys. I gotta go put them all in and give them a little rinse. So I'm gonna go do that now. Alright guys, there she is. Everything, all the big stalks and leaves that I cut off, all in that big pot with no drainage holes. She will live in this pot and root out in it, and then I will get her potted up into a bigger pot. But I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with all of the separate node cuttings that I took. They're just bare node, there's no leaves or nothing on them. I'll show you what I'm going to do with those, and then I'll also show you what I'm going to do with all the babies that I cut off. So, this has been a pretty long process, but it was scary, but then I got over it and just started cutting it, and then it was fine. But, alright, I am going to keep moving. Okay guys, this is what I've done with, let me turn my light on. This is what I done with all the little babies that she had in her pot. And then all the node cuttings, I just kind of all put them down all into this bowl. Oop, that one I didn't get in there very good. I'll have to mess with it when I got two hands. But I'm just going to see, you know, what roots out and what doesn't, and take it from there, I guess. Because, you know, some of them may not root out. I've just got them under here with my other, this is on my back counter. I've got an LED light up here. And I've got some Hoyas and Dischidias and stuff back here, so they should get plenty of light and be fine back here for now. And once I get a little more room, you know, I'll have to move stuff around. But I think that's it. Besides repotting that big pot, and then I can show you guys that later. And do updates and stuff on the cuttings later, and I think that's it for now. I might add another part of after I repot the original plant, but there's really nothing to look at. I'm just going to pot her up, or dump her out, cut some of the roots off, put her in fresh potting soil after I clean that pot up, and move her upstairs to my bedroom window. So nothing really to see. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Peace.